can live in the mountains all summer long, and you can feel that you'll always be forever young. You can live in the mountains all summer long, and you'll feel that you'll always be forever young.
Good morning, everyone. Made it to Dismal Falls, and now we're walking around the rocks here. I'm a bit sad today, and I'm trying to get through it. This is beautiful. There's Walden and Dixie. Kelly. Not included in any of their plans now, so. Nor was I really ever. But it's fine. This was our climb this morning. In the last one, we put our knees up on that top rock. Pull your poles up on the top. There you go. I grabbed that root by where your pole is to pull me up. So we came around the other side. You can swim in these falls. You know, they basically bounce down here and kind of walk around. It's actually kind of pretty. Anyway, going closer. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure they probably swim down in there. Yeah, these are pretty cool falls. What the heck is that? Looks like a dragonfly, but then there's a... Is it eating that little animal, or are they mating? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Huh. So, I wanted to say, first off, thanks to everybody. I know probably a lot of you have seen my post now that I am heading home here pretty soon. I want to say thanks to everybody that helped out, and all the hostels and all the people that you know, were good to me on trail. I'm alone a lot on trail, and that hasn't made me happy on this trail. I would love to say that I've had the most amazing time, but in reality I have not. I've got to see some good views, I've got to meet some really good people, and I've had some good moments, and that's really that keeps me going on this journey. The whole idea of this was growth for me, and I think I've done that. I can walk by myself now. I'm not afraid. I can camp, and I could do that before, but you know, this was a strange trail for me. Not strange in like crazy kind of strange, but just foreign for me, and so I wasn't sure I could camp here by myself, and I did. And I know my family thinks I wasn't alone, but you know, if they weren't there, I was alone. Anyway, the hard parts of this is that Hobbit and I should have had walked prior to. I mean, you come into basically a relationship when you're hiking with someone, and we certainly do not hike the same. We don't have the same pace. We don't have the same attitude. Whoa, this is muddy. Hold on, guys. We don't have, you know, the same thoughts and behaviors. Uh-oh, am I going the right way? Or, you know, about life. We just don't. And that's okay. You know, in normal USA, wonderful things. And don't get me wrong, I love Kel. She's one of my friends, and she will always be that way. But I am disappointed in the way this all went down. You know, she met a friend and an equal, and that's amazing for her. I'm glad for her. I'm happy for her. But it left me out, and that wasn't really cool. It is what it is. I'm not harboring on it. I'm just saying the facts. You know, I mean, an example is we're going to get to Parisburg, and Gypsy is from this area. Well, she has family here. She invited Kelly to go visit her family. And I am, again, left alone. You know, it is the way it is. I don't think bad of her for it, but I would never do it intentionally to her. Even when she got hurt the first month, the reason I'm so behind on this trail is because I waited. You know, I waited and done the trail with her. What are you? Another little buggy. I think they're dragonflies. Pretty cool. So, with that said, you know, I don't know. And really, in Kelly's eyes, I could never do anything right. This was competition for her. And I didn't realize that before. Even when I bought a brand new sleeping bag just 2 days ago, first thing she did is tell me how much better hers is. Yeah. Guys, I'm not in here to compete with anyone, including my friends. I don't care. You want to hike this? Hike it, please, because it is an amazing trail. Virginia is absolutely beautiful. North Carolina and Tennessee, amazing but brutal. And Georgia, completely, I wasn't ready for, but it was beautiful. I am not here to compete with anyone at all. Never said I don't want the title through hiker. I was never here for that. And I think I said it in one of my earlier videos. Never cared about that shit. Still don't. But unfortunately, I think they do. So, you know, I mean, things have been said, and cruel things, hurtful things to me, about me. And I kind of just ignored him and left him at that. Because the fact is, they can believe whatever they want to believe. For me, this was a life mission. I was trying to get over my depression. I'm not there. In fact, I think, unfortunately, all this drama has created a little more. I'm super sad today, and part of it, of course, is my father, because I don't get enough information, and I know that I should be there, and I'm trying to do what I want to do and make sure that I'm fulfilling some of this dream. Not all of it, obviously, but some of it. And then, oh, this is mud. I'll get back. Okay, I'm back. So, I don't know where I was at that moment. The fact is I think going home is probably for the best. My mom's gonna need help. And family comes first. And that's what I'll do. If I have time this year, if everything goes okay, and I have time, I might come back and do Katahdin. At least then I'd have that done. And then next year maybe I could do from wherever I leave off this year to through Maine, or maybe Maine down. I don't know. Anyway, what I've learned is that I don't mind walking alone. Kind of enjoy it nowadays. My heart's heavy, I won't lie, because I had so many fantasies about this trail and about my friendship and meeting my friends in New York and up. I wanted to see everybody so badly. But, life doesn't do that. I mean, my life has been one event after the other. And no matter how positive I stay, I end up having to deal with little shit storms. And, I don't know. I hope that my family will be proud of what I have accomplished. I mean, seriously, by the time I'm done, I will have reached almost 1,000 miles on this trail. If I can make it to Harper's, I will be at, I think, 1,000 something, 46 or something like that. If I fly out of there and then come home and still do Katahdin this, before October, then, I feel like I did a majority of the trail. I still have a lot to go. There's no lie. And I know, really, if time wasn't a factor and I didn't have my father home in the hospital, I certainly would continue and finish this. With or without Cal. It is what it is. I am alone no matter what I do. So it's better that I just keep walking and get to where I need to be. So, what's happening today? We went to Dismal Falls. So we went by Trent's Grocery and we dropped off, and I should have bought a sandwich again because I'm starving right now. We're supposed to stop up here at Dismal Creek to have lunch, but I don't know how far ahead I am of everyone. So with that, I may stop and have some lunch and then just get going. I don't know where I'm going today. I really thought about staying at the shelter, which is another 10 miles, I think. I'll look in a few minutes, but Worm's Hole, or I don't know what it was called. Anyway, Boots Off, I don't know. One of those crazy names. Anyway, and then once I get to Parisburg, I want to stay at Angel's Rest. So those are the two things I really want to do for now. And then I may stay at Angel's Rest one night and then go to a motel the next. I haven't decided, or I might go forward. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But at this point, I'm going to be alone, so I can figure it out once I get there. I don't know what else you guys want to know. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. It's not the journey I had dreamed about, that's for sure. But it is the journey I have. And, you know, I think for all intents and purposes, it's taught me a whole lot. And I don't know, we'll see. But I want to show you the view that I have, which isn't much, guys. It is literally forest. This is what I've been surrounded by most of the day. You can see white blaze and trail and trail. So that is what I am dealing with today. I've seen a couple animals, dragonflies. That's kind of fun. And it's kind of rooty. See? Really rooty. So I am tripping a little bit, but nothing major. This one out of here is pretty nice. It's kind of low. I'm coming to a big peak here pretty quick. I think it's called Snowbird, or I don't know, Sun Peak or something. And it's a mile off trail. I probably will climb it. Other than that, I don't know. So anyway, I just wanted to let you all know that thank you for the prayers for my dad. And thank you for all of the things you've done. And really keep praying. I want Hobbit to succeed, so she's going to need some help through it. So if you see her, please, you know, keep her going. I may see you at Katahdin still. I don't know. But at this point right now, my days are numbered. So I'm going to try to get through this next kind of little piece and see if I can get to Harper's before I go. It's farther than what I thought. I still have about 300 and some miles left, which is, if I do 12 miles a day or 15 miles a day, I'm still looking at, 2 weeks or weeks. So, and I don't know if I have that much time, but right now, Dad is stable. He's in the hospital, and he's doing okay. And my brother and sister are both there with my mom, and so I don't feel compelled that I have to be there right this minute. Now, if anything changes, oh, you're beautiful. I saw you. If anything changes, then I definitely will be getting off earlier, but right now it's just, getting him stronger so that he can do his physical therapy. And for you guys who are asking too, he had a stroke The stroke was not bad enough to take his voice away. In fact, they found no dead spots in his brain, so it wasn't massive, which was a good thing. They're thinking, my dad had COVID, so they're thinking that it was a COVID spike kind of thing. So with that, you know, hopefully he will come back and be fine. Right now he's just really shaky on his legs, and his arm is not, he has no feeling in one of his arms, so we're hoping that that changes for him. So that is all, guys, and I have been talking your ear off, so I'm gonna let you go, and please keep us in your prayers. And of course, keep the rest of my family in your prayers as they make their way through this trail. All right, I will talk at you all later. The butterflies, or moths, or whatever. And if I move just a second, see them? And there were a whole bunch of them were there when I first came in here. I think we're supposed to come here. I don't know exactly. There's a trunk right there, so maybe that's where I'll go. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. It looks like it anyway. So, there's a fly. In with the butterflies. They land on my shoes. There's 3 of them. Walking around. So cute. And then little grass and mold right here. It's pretty awesome. Found my spot, the spot's quiet. Those guys are on the other side, and I know that they feel like I'm trying to avoid them. I just need my quiet time. Kind of soaking everything in before I have to go. Good morning. Oh my God, I look like an elf. Anyway, this morning, I got up early. I'm gonna try to do a 19-mile day. I've done 18 before, and I've done a 20 before, but I'd like to get to town today. I haven't had Wi-Fi, and I'm worried about my dad. And so I'd like to get to town so that I could actually call and make sure everything's going on okay. And I don't know, I've only been away one night, but it feels like forever. And I was able to talk to Raymond a little bit yesterday, but I'd really like to talk to my dad. And the only way I can do that is if I can get some Wi-Fi or some service. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Hobbit and Gypsy decided to stay about 3 miles back last night. I don't know where they'll be. It doesn't matter. They were headed to Parisburg today or tomorrow. anyway, to stay with Gypsy's family. And I was not included in that, so, you know, and that's okay too. Today I started out with a 1,200, I think, 1,200 feet elevation or 1,300 feet elevation. It's the first thing on my list, and as you can see, I'm under tree cover. So, which is good for now, but it's a little chilly this morning. I bought a new sleeping bag. I think I told some of you. And, oh, it was so much better last night. I wasn't sweating to death. And, you know, when you sweat, you freeze. So, last night I stayed plenty warm. And, it's not lighter, but it is a little more compact, so that makes things better a little bit in my pack. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna go right up in about 2 seconds. I will turn this camera around. Hold on. As you see, and I know it looks dark, guys, but it is not dark. I have to go over this little creek. Let's see. And straight uphill. Whew. Walden is feeling really bad. I'm kind of worried about him, actually. He's got a kidney infection, so that's another reason we're going to get to town. He will be a little slower than me for now getting set up, because he always takes a little bit of time in the morning. So I left him, but he's a lot quicker on trail than I am, so we'll see if he catches up or not. But he needs to get to town, get to the doctors. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything more that I need to say. It was a good night. Second night, really, of sleeping as the only girl in camp, which, you know, I consider that kind of alone, but whatever. I was fine. I put everything away and got up this morning and got moving. And now, yeah, this is trail, guys. It looks really dark, but it isn't too bad. So many things that I will be thankful for on this trail. So many things I think that I wouldn't have experienced had I not done this. I mean, I am sad that I have to finish it early, but you know, Janet told me one time that Miss Janet told me one time that the reason they call it a through hike is because you finished it. And maybe I don't want to finish it. Maybe I want to come back, do a little more sections and things like, and you know, and finish it that way. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to miss my friends, and that's the worst part of this whole thing, because I really wanted to see everybody up north. But it's not forever, guys, and maybe I'll be able to get back here and finish this trail. But for now, I got today to get up this hill, so I'm going to do that and be thankful that I'm here. Feel blessed that I got this chance to be here, and trust God that everything is going to be okay and that I'll get another chance. You know, it's life. And life has hits and misses, and unfortunately I have a lot of misses, but it's not forever. And you can count on me being back here. Come out for just a second because I got this beautiful view for, well, okay, not beautiful, but open. A lot more open than what I've been. And now I gotta go back in there. And I'm dying because I really want to take my sweatshirt off. I mean, it is beautiful in its own way. Look at the sun coming through the trees. And it's getting pretty rocky. So it's gonna be fun getting up here. But I'm gonna try to get through these trees, and then hopefully we get on top and get a view. Stopped here for lunch. This is Doc's Knob Shelter. It's a really nice shelter. I wish I was gonna stay, but I want to get to town because I want to talk to my dad. So I have 8.8 miles to go. It's 2:30. So I don't know. I'm hoping that I can get there in time. If not, I guess I'll have to find a place to stay right before town. But I like to hike. And I've seen some beautiful things. And I won't disagree. Kelly has had her trailer here. And it has helped. You know, so I was very humbled by that. I've tried to pitch in. Tried to give them money when I can, you know, things like that. But the simple fact is, no matter what I do and how much I give, it's never enough. And she told me herself, I don't fit in. So I don't know what to say with that. You know, I haven't fit in really any circle. So I have my friends, don't get me wrong. I have great friends. And I think this whole thing was about growth and knowing who my friends are and who they aren't. And it's not that Kelly isn't my friend. She will always be, but we should have hiked way before I came on this journey with her. My hike is going to be as real as I can make it. As far as skipping, of course, there's been miles skipped. I'll make them up another day. You know, you get off sometimes too early, or it is what it is. First view all day long. Amazing. I am about 4 miles, I think, from my destination. And there's a butterfly. Anyway, extremely tired. I'm pushing 20 miles today.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other. So far is the echo, where do we start? You can learn to discover a million stars. Here in the shadows, I know you're scared. Take my hand, together we'll make a stand.